Welcome to Create a Game. I'm so glad you're here. So this tutorial is for people who work with children, teachers, recreation people, parents. This will give you some idea of the background and why we created Create a Game in the first place. We want to make sure that creativity, problem solving, using your imagination, communication, all of these things move forward in life. And the best way to practice these skills, which are new to some people, is through games. And that's where you're going to have fun. And it's a safe environment if you make a mistake. First of all, because typically there's a caring adult there who will support you and guide you in the right direction, not necessarily tell you how to do something, but asking key questions for the child or the participants to move in the right direction on their own. It's tricky and you know how to do it, but we're going to go through this. So, this quick tour is going to give you an idea on how you can incorporate Create a Game also into lesson plans. So, first thing you need to do once you get to your createagame.ca website, fill your name in. We are going to, let's say we're in a group of grade 4 to 6 age children today. You know what? Let's say that let's say we're in the gym. It's a cold winter day, we're in the gym and we're letting them make a game and create a game. So we're going to say, let's say 10 plus participants here. So once we submit, we now have everything we need to make a game. So think of this as like creating a recipe that you have. You're making your favorite, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Keep in mind that your ingredients for whatever recipe you're making, you typically don't dump the same amount of everything in the bowl at once. Space yourself out. There is no pressure. This is a game we're creating. Let's have fun with it. Your instructions are right here at the top. Everything's right here. Once you've read them and you want to get rid of them, click OK. They're always in the yellow question mark here. So if you want to have them back, just click it again, and then there they are. So for now, we're going to just hide them. So you have all your ingredients on the blue section of the page right here. Your categories are equipment, what you will use, and keep in mind that the equipment may also be no equipment. Your action, how you're going to move, target, or the goal or the purpose of the game. We've added social skills because we would like to practice social skills more. And if we do it in a game, it's much more engaging and inviting. Our game DNA is the structure of the game. And this is where not your ingredients, sorry, this is where your instructions for the game will come in handy. Stage, this is where we're going to add a little extra element of imagination and where your game is being actually taken place. So this is where you're going to list all of your ingredients. If you like, click random. You now have changed all of your ingredients. You get 3 times to do that. So you can either drag your ingredients or you can click the select button and you've got it right there and they go over. You will notice that the action and the target have asterisks. These two are mandatory, so you must have these two. You can see that the squares in our recipe book, our game recipe book, are still red. Once I start bringing everything in, they've now turned green. So if I choose, I can certainly only go with 4 of the 6 categories and still move forward with my game. Maybe I don't want to go with the stage any longer. I do need to add more because I've taken one away. So I'm going to go with game DNA. No speaking. That'll be an interesting game. Definitely going to have my social skills. And I am going to add one more back. So I want my stage to come back in. Let's do them all. Down below, you will see that we have our mascot. Please, if you have a name for this little critter, send it in to us. We have a feedback button down here that we would love to hear from you for different ideas, different ways we can make this game better. This is our new web app that we're trying to launch. So any ideas that you'd love to share, we want to hear them. When you click him, you get different tips and helpful ideas along the way. So keep that in mind as well. All right, so we have our 6 ingredients. Let's go and submit. Our mascot follows us, so we can still use all the different ideas and tips we need. Keep it there and use them as you need them. So fill out the name of your game last if you like, or if you see something that really hits you, fill it in now. Write up your game, and you can drag this out and make it bigger. Use scrap pieces of paper, but this is an excellent way to incorporate a class when you're doing cooperative planning. If you want to look at how people are going to be responsible for their actions, how they're going to be accountable for their actions, how they work together and listen, the problem solving, the creativity, how they manage their time and their priorities with all this. So it's all executive functioning skills that they're practicing as well. You have your parachute. We're going to be balancing is our action, how we're going to be moving. We're going to eliminate something as our target. We're going to keep our voices at appropriate levels. They'll be interesting in the gym when we're trying to do that. Well, that's our social skill. There's no speaking, and we're going to pretend this whole thing takes place in a messy kitchen. So write up your instructions as you see them. We are going to have more instructions on how to share this game with our community shortly. But for now, Control P to print this, and these are yours. So please enjoy our Create a Game. Feel free to share any ideas that you have for improvement or what you liked about it. Please, we always want positive feedback. Looking forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now.